Was good, chat. I'm gonna open you guys up on my phone. There we go. What's everyone up to? Okay, the audio for the game is not bad. We will just turn down it. Put everything right here. It's time to grind. At least do platinum and then the event. We do not want to go second unless we have hand traps. Let's see. I think this person's going to DC though. Something tells me they're going to DC. Not a bad hand. Clear wall. The heck is clear wall? I've never seen these cards before. What the heck? They cannot be destroyed by battle. And they take no battle damage. Interesting. Okay. Go here. Activate. Add the Kashtira to our hand. Then we summon our Squirrel Crobat. Activate Squirrel Crobat. Look for our level 7 Supreme King Gate Magician. Throw him down. Throw them down. Activate. Go into Double Iris. Activate. Go into you. Now we go into you, because that way we can pop both of these cards. Now we go into Pendulum, Beyond the Pendulum. Activate. And we go into you. Pretty good hand, I'm not even gonna lie. Now we Pendulum Summon. We go 1 and 2 because they're both dark. Well, actually, that's not true. Oh well. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Normally I would leave a space for Harmonizing Magician, but this time, forget about it, eh? Forget about it. Okay, we pop these two. And we don't need a BM. They have something. Oh, they have something in their hand. Is it Nibiru? No. They're specialist summoning the monster. We'll go for this. Go here. One into the 3. Good to add a card to our hand. And let's add you to our hand. You'll be useful later. Oh, they quit. Yeah, such a weird deck. I had to see what was the game plan. Let's see what that deck was. So somehow they got Dragoon. They have Stardust Dragon. Okay, so negates. Goddess. It's a good backup plan. Tri-Brigade stuff. They have Verte Anaconda. That's for Dragoon. Clear World. There's literally a deck designed just to bring out Yusei, like the Stardust Dragon. It's interesting though. I don't think it's good for anything, but interesting. Now this person's name is Venom. Let's see what Venom does. And welcome everyone. Welcome. Not a good hand for negates, so. And it looks like they're playing Mitsurugi. They're playing Mitsurugi. I'm cooked. Oh, no, they're playing Anamat. Rizio? Wait, is it Rizio Anamat? I should just quit though, because I have no negates. Yeah, I'm gonna quit. I don't like quitting, but I have no negates against Rizio. And Rizio, people are saying that's one of the top decks right now. No point in dueling if I have no negates in my hand against Rizio. Like even Malice, my deck can beat Malice, but that's only if I negate the hell out of them. That's why Appaloosa was a necessary evil for my deck. Interesting starting hand. They definitely have Maxi. Go ahead, activate it. It's Maxi or Molt Charming? We already know. Could extend. Okay, this is what we'll do. We'll go into Electromite first. Actually, we have to go into Barone first. Just because we know their hand can respond to us. That's the only reason why. Okay, now we go into Electromite. Activate Electromite. Send you there. Now we pop you. Adding you back to our hand. Makes us draw. We activate this card. We summon. Spooky Dog Ward is not actually that bad. And then let's go up. Add this to our hand. The other effect doesn't proc though, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And we throw that one to the grave. It's better that than one of the 4 core pieces. And we just end our turn. So we have Zark, Barone, and Imperm. Let's see what we can do here. I'm surprised they didn't do anything because they clearly had Max C in their hand, like very clearly. What's everyone doing right now? First off, let's go ahead and activate Spooky Dogwood. It's always a good card. Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on here. They're playing with the sarcophagus stuff. Honestly, we just wait until sarcophagus comes out, honestly. Because this deck, they pitch one in order to summon one of their sarcophagus. No, I have to wait. So I'm just going to immediately Zark it. I don't even want the chance of that card being used. All those cards are gone. And then bam. Zark comes out. Now we search for a card. Let's grab you. Yeah, and another one. Pop and destroy. You better not have a third one. You better not. Oh, okay. What they have is they're going to Fiendsmith now. Okay, it's negated. But the thing is, they're just gonna go into another Fiendsmith card, right? The Link 1 again, right? What? They went from Sarcophagus to Fiendsmith to now Mitsurugi. This is some bull. That's 3 archetypes you were playing in one with 1 card combos. Not even fair. This is some bull. Okay, so Zark is protected from the Mitsurugi. I mean, if Mitsurugi is only 32, then I win, right? Joe Lincoln. SP Little Knight. Fiendsmith sequence. Okay. Thing is, this is the one that they can put the cards in behind it and then it can negate up to the Link rating. Then I'm screwed. got more. 6,600. Real question is how I'm gonna beat them now. I don't even have to special summon anything. That's the crazy part. I just let them tire themselves out. Unless they have Harpy Feather Duster. If they have Harpy Feather Duster, then I'm cooked. Oh, this person doesn't read. This poor child. And I can last longer than them, so it doesn't even matter. It literally doesn't matter what they do. Oh, and thanks for the follow, Snatcher. Draw. What do I have in there? Because I'm trying to think here. Because if I go beyond, there's no point of that. I have to wait till Super Poly, I think. Because there's nothing I can do to actually beat them right now. This is such a weird duel. It's an extremely weird duel. Gotta move these wires around, getting tangled up. They're gonna battle again. Little did they know, there's nothing you can possibly do unless you pop my back row. I'm literally waiting for a Super Poly target. Or for Super Poly to get in my hand. Called by. Called by won't help me. If I had Typhon, man, this would even be a crazy board to go over. I need to add Typhon. Muddy Dragon is good, but Super Poly's at 1, so I'm cooked. Hello, Joshi. How you doing? Look at my life points. This is actually funny. 22,000 life points to their 8,000. I don't even think this person realizes what even happened. I should have put Lacrima. I mean, Callby in the grave so I can banish Lacrima. Oh? Thanks for the bit, Joshy. Thanks for the bits. Thank you, Sleeper. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. This is just hilarious. Look at our opponent here. They can't win, so they don't know what to do. I tried that Panko breadcrumbs and it slaps. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think I told Chad about that. Panko breadcrumbs is goated. Yeah, it's literally one of the greatest things you can have for like frying things. What does Fiendsmith have that they're trying to do here? But yeah, Panko breadcrumbs is amazing. Yeah, whenever you're trying to fry anything, especially like fried chicken and stuff like that, yeah, go with the Panko breadcrumb. Go with that. Fiendsmith Desiree. So they're trying to negate everything, but continuous spells have the effect is already applied beforehand. It's a continuous spell, so wouldn't it not actually negate it because it's a passive thing now? I'm so confused. Be right back. I'm gonna get some fried chicken cutlet panko. Okay. Well, enjoy that. Enjoy that. Why would you target the Kashtira Birth? It's not even the problem card. I'm trying to see like the person had like a good idea. Throw Zark into the grave. Throw Supreme King Gate into the grave. Throwing Kashtira Birth was not a good idea. But I guess you're scared that I'm going to just start. I'm guessing what they're gonna do. They're gonna negate Zark and this to see if that works. And if that works, that's good for them. Otherwise, yeah, they got 11 cards in the extra deck. Ain't nothing more annoying when you're trying to type a response. Yeah, I know that feeling. Alright, let's see. Draw. I mean, shoot. Let's do it. You're gonna maxi me. Joke's on you. I'm not trying to do anything like that. Alright. The one thing I want to get out of here is any problem cards. Like you. Banish. And there's no point of even doing anything else. Well, I mean, actually, look at this. There's actually a purpose to SP Little Knight now. And their opponent drew a card. I'm gonna activate Zark. Meaning they didn't draw a card whatsoever. And I get to add a card to my hand. I'm gonna add that. I can't actually even target that, so that was a bad play. I can't do anything with this. At least at the moment. Now I'm gonna activate this. Banish. Yeah, I can't even target that, which is kind of crazy, but it is what it is. You just gotta keep on playing with their field. Is that a special summon? Or is it add to hand? Oh, you added it to your hand, meaning I get to throw it away. It's only once per turn, which sucks. I think it should be like a continuous thing. Yeah, my opponent is stupid. Like, genuinely dumb. Now we come back. Whoop-de-doo. They're trying so hard to look for a solution. I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, doesn't even matter. That's literally the song that's popping up right now. Alright, let's send you to the grave. It's not gonna be a strong access code talker, but it's good enough. Because the whole point I want to do with access code talker is this, actually. So I grab this, then I activate this, then banish that. Pop. Activate. Pop. Pop goes the weasel. Their extra deck is not scary whatsoever, too. Finally decided to target Zark. Congrats for you. Called by the grave. Get the hell out of my lobby. Freaking bozo. Anyway. Back to what I was doing. It took them that long. And guess what? Your extra deck is not scary. And if you keep adding cards to your hand, because a lot of decks need that, you're getting Drolled and Lockbird. I'm literally just going to Droll and Lockbird you. Lacrima. Okay. What could you possibly do? Unless you can bring back from the banish, I guess. Let's see what they do. Like, getting the Fiendsmith board is dangerous, but right now, your only concern is to get rid of Zark. If you can get rid of Zark, you win the game. That's all it is. It's as simple as that. Just get rid of Zark and you win the game. Okay, so you sent access code talker to the grave. Okay, Like I said, you're only gonna win this duel if you get rid of Zark. This is me teaching you a lesson here. Like, this is me humbling them, chat. I'm trying to help them, bro. Still surprised I haven't gotten my Zark, my Super Poly yet. I'm literally looking for Super Poly. Ghost Mourner. I mean, Alright. Tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I just love that Sarcophagus is dead. Like, legit, Sarcophagus means nothing in their deck. So if you do that, then you get to special summon again. Okay. It's not the turn of, so there's no point of actually doing that. Now, if it was the turn of, then sure, but it's not the turn of, so that would have been a waste of Ghost Mourner. Like, come on, you're fighting a 50 card deck and you're losing. That's the crazy thing. Keep that in mind, chat. You're fighting a 50 card deck and losing. Which means they probably had a 50 card deck too if they're at 25 and I'm at 27. Okay. Okay, you can special summon one from the hand or deck. Okay. So you got 2 Fiendsmith Engravers. Okay. You gonna link 2? Back and damn, it's just so good. It's just too good. Hell yeah. Never thought Panko would taste this damn good. Hey, Panko bread is goated, man. I'm telling you. You can never underestimate Panko bread. This is to go into Zeus usually, but if I remember, you don't even have Zeus. This is the battle. It's my first time pause. That's wild. That's wild, brother. That is wild, brother. Godly, bro. Like, this duel is taking forever. Like, legit. Like, I don't think this duel... Like, do they not have anything for the back row? I only have a few more searchable cards. I really need Super Poly. Molchummy? I was thinking I can bait with Molchummy, but can't really. They're trying to force my Zark card. Gonna do this. There goes that Mitsurugi card again. They're really trying to force my Zark card to activate, because if Zark activates, then I'm screwed. There we go. Problem averted. There was a bot? Where? You think this person's a bot? I want this to be known. I am whooping their A. Like, I have 22,600 health for them. The only thing is they're recycling them. No, someone tried to post a weird, to post a viewership link. Ah, okay. Yeah, that would be a bot indeed. That would be a bot. Okay, activate. What could we possibly have? Ash Blossom? This late in the game? I mean, sure, why not? Bro, low-key I want to win, but low-key I want them to win, just so then they don't have to cry at home to their mother. Be like, hey, I was whooped by a Zark deck. And then they'll be like, Zark beat you? No way he did. That man, he's too strong and he's too old. There's no way he bloody beat you. But little did they know, I kicked their A. Bro, just get rid of Zark already, bro. You're prolonging this duel, man. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Like, you can glaze Zark for a little while, but you can't glaze Zark this long, bro. It's 20 turns. 20 turns of glazing Zark. Like, get out from under the table, bro. Like, let's be real, chat. This person's under the table just sucking Zark off right now. They need to stop. They need to stop. I'm gonna tab out while they're thinking of life. Okay. You didn't solve anything, bro. You didn't solve anything, bro. Kill me. And me. Bro, this is wild, man. Just wait until I get Super Bally. Just you wait until I get Super Bally. What are you summoning? Here we go again. I think what they're trying to do is they're just gonna try to out recycle me. I think that's probably what's gonna happen. What's the goal? What's the goal? What's the goal, man? Oh my god, chat, they're so stupid, bro. They're so dumb. I tried so hard, didn't get so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Just let it happen, bro. You can't even beat me, even if you tried, bro. I mean, we can keep staring at each other and looking cute at each other, like, sure. Yeah, they're saying because we know we can't win the one-on-ones, we're just going to keep on recycling. That's all it is. Bro. 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 What is going on, man? Like Soing Scoob. This battle makes no sense. I'm just trying to kick their ass, but they won't die. What day is it? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. So we got 1, we got 2, we got 3. Ooh la la. SP Little Knight. Are you going to get rid of Zark finally? Please? Please? Oh my god. I can't take this no more, bro. They're so dumb. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Ah! Like, I get that they're trying to like recycle, right? The whole goal is to have one more than me, right? That's the whole goal. But like, what are we doing? Monster with the same attribute. Isn't the light and the dark the same attribute? They're doing stuff literally every single turn. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Like, they're doing stuff, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Oh, ain't that fantastic? Nah. Don't expect logic from them. This has been the most slow and most grueling battle ever. Alright, chat, what did we learn? What did we learn? What did we learn? What did we learn, chat? You cannot defeat Zark as pure Fiendsmith. That's what we learned. Yeah, it's kind of sad. We sat there for so long. If the odds are highly against you, fold your hand. Yeah. Like, legit, you know, he could have actually won. But he did one mistake that stopped him from winning. First of all, what is this extra deck? This extra deck is a piece of crap. I want it to be known. Like, Super Poly, first, against my deck, like, Super Poly wouldn't even work. It wouldn't help you. These guys, you got them out the game early because I negated both of them and destroyed the field with it. So these cards were useless. They weren't gonna help you. I got rid of this one copy that you had. We got rid of both of these. I got rid of one of these. Got rid of both of these. They kept on showing up from the grave though. We only seen one of those. We seen one of these. One of these. He probably had Nibiru. Could never activate Nibiru. He had one of these. One Max Seed, 3 Ash Blossom. That's fine. Like, he had a decent hand. Now, he only had one thing he can possibly do to beat me. And it was this card. Kind of like poker. Yeah, that's true. This was the only card that can beat me. And his dummy, instead of going for Zark, he went for Kashtira, the Kashtira card. The Kashtira card is not the card that's stopping you from hurting me. It's not the card that's stopping you from hurting me. So why go for the Kashtira card? I was up so much. I had so many life points compared to them. And they decided to go for something that would make me stall out. I guarantee you, if they got rid of the Zark card, I would have been toasted. That was like, honestly, how many turns was that? Hold up, let me see how many turns that was. 25 turns. 25 turns. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I got the dueling of the day. Let's just do our packs. This card was a good card, but never got activated. Also, like, what could have helped them win that game is actually very simple. What you wanted to do is force my Zark to activate its effect, right? And once you force Zark to activate his effect, then you activate King Caesar. And King Caesar would then just absorb Zark. It was that simple. That's all he needed to do to win. Alright, dismantle all extras. As we have 9 of these, like 14 of these. Like, unless it's a different rarity, I also think, like, if I get 3 of a card, it should also upgrade the rarity. So then the next card is automatically like a different rarity. Because what's the point of me getting 7 copies of these normals? Like, honestly, normals should also be able to go into normal should also turn into royal rares and stuff like that, in my opinion. But yeah. Kinda wasn't expecting Sleeper to play Master Duel. Was expecting Sleeper was playing Where Missed Me. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about that actually. That is on the bucket list actually. Cause I saw everyone playing it, so I might have to hop on that wave actually. Let me actually look it up real quick, chat. 1 second, chat. I was thinking about it because Rosie, I don't know if you guys remember her, but she was the one who was she was the one that was she showed me it today. So I just found out about that game today. It's free. Oh, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. It's free, chat. I was not expecting that. Oh, it's 99 gigs. I'll download in the background, but there's no way that's gonna finish downloading while I'm streaming. Oh, it says 2 hours. It says 2 hours. Yeah, it's like 100 gigabytes. Yeah, this is what we'll do. This is what we'll do. You can delete Sonic Rumble, Repo, and all those other sources are on the side. Let's finish. 12 is better than 6. Yeah, it is a huge game. It is a huge game. But don't worry, we got this. We just gotta finish 12 is better than 6, I guess. I don't think that's a good idea. What do you... why not? You think I'm gonna rage at 12 is better than 6 again? You got heated playing that game? Yeah, I did. But I'm better now. I actually really like the this overlay I have for the stream. It's just that, yeah, I need to resize this square over here. Some games is good, some games is not. We're on Act 4 now, by the way, chat. So that means we're at the last part of this game. We're at the last part. We're going to get our memories back. But yeah, that other game is going to take 2 hours. So yeah, while it's downloading, we got time. Yeah, 2 hours. Godly. But the space on this PC is going to be so small. I might as well actually just put Marvel Rivals on like the side, because there's no way I'm gonna have the space. Wait, Marvel Rivals already on the side thing? No, select the drive. Should be able to move it to. I'm so confused. 1 second. Let me. Properties. Installed. Browse. Yeah, it's in the local, so why is it saying common Marvel Rivals? There we go. Now, just move you into that. There we go. So I'm just moving Marvel Rivals. That way I can have space for that game, and hopefully it doesn't like lag to hell and back. Okay, so now we're gonna change the game. 12 is better than 6. It's time to get my memories back. Also, chat, I am editing a lot more clips and stuff, so yeah, if you guys have any clips, please, by all means, clip it. Hey, wake up. What do you want from me? I don't give a damn about your crappy God, and I'm not going to pray to him or repent. So you either F off or shoot me. I'm sick of it. Go to hell. What is going on with this world if you can't have enough sleep, even being kept as prisoner? I'm gonna free you. Keep talking. I think our prophet is a fraud. Really? You think? Yes, he tells everyone he can perform miracles but never shows it. I think he lies and leads us not to the kingdom of God, but the kingdom of hell. What a bastard. Listen, untie me, I'll show you his holy script down his throat. I'll shove his holy script down his throat. But murder is a sin. I want you to reveal his lies. How? Do you want me to give him 2 loaves of bread and make him feed everyone? No. Make him show us the original Holy Scripture. So far, he has only given us copies. So, to sum up everything, you've never seen him perform a miracle or seen the original copy of the Holy Scripture, and all he does is babbling? But you all believe he's a prophet? Are all you guys idiots here? Quiet. Someone's coming. I'm going to release you, but you have to help me prove to everyone that our prophet is a liar. We have only a few weapons here, but many watchdogs. Untie me faster. Untie me faster. My brother in belief can be violent. You might need this. Did he? Okay. Ooh-wee. Yeah, don't at me. Don't at me now. Oh. What? I slashed him. Okay. So now I need to get the guy with the shotgun. I died? Bruh. Bro, these dogs wildin', bro. And y'all wonder why I don't like animals. There we go. Holy crap, man. All right. Woo. Gonna need to get a guy with a gun. Oh, crap. Crap, 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 crap. Are you serious? This might be the hardest mission. And that guy wasn't even faced the right way. I'm gonna pick up a pickaxe. Maybe this might help. Dang it. Yeah, this mission is definitely hard because yeah, you don't have a gun. Yeah, I swapped to the wrong weapon. This is the real test. Woo! Hell yeah. Let me get the other shotgun. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Actually, that's perfect. We got his revolver. Okay. We got a nice hat. What type of weapon is this? Okay. So far, so good. Whoa. Give me your gun. Look, Chad, I may hate animals, but you won't catch me out here doing this to them, alright? This is all self-defense. All self-defense, okay? Oh, snap. I did not see him there. Oh my god. The guy is literally so intimidating because he's shaking while he's running at you. Ah, crap, and I have no weapon. Okay. I already have rat weapon. Oh, okay. Okay. I already have the rat weapon. Okay. Whew. God, Father, we all believe your teachings, but it is written in the new body of the Holy Scripture that none shall doubt the truth of the Holy Scripture. Ugh, cough. Who dares to interrupt me? Oh, it's you, the lost soul. You have broken your bonds and now you desire bloody revenge, don't you? Kind of. At first I want to kiss you, for Romans could identify you. But then I changed my mind. You will not dare to raise your hand against the prophet of the Lord Almighty. I command you to lay down your weapon and surrender. What weapon? This one? You killed him! Yeah. But I asked you to prove that he was a fraud. I actually did. Wait 3 days. If he raises from the dead, he's a prophet. Just cover him up with something in the meantime, or he'll stink. Now, where's the nearest train station? I think we've come too far west. The Mexican caught the train at the closest station. It was headed to Houston. A violent storm of thoughts raged inside his head, but one stood out above the rest. What to do next? He was determined to find Bill Walt and scalp him for the betrayal. All the Indians hate him now because of it, but his first priority was to drink until he passes out. Is this train station headed to Houston? Yes, my friend. How did you get your ticket? Do you have trouble with your vision? I know an excellent ophthalmologist. He makes cocaine cryllium. Your sight will improve dramatically. No, maybe you lost your memory. Yes and no. I did lose my memory, but now I can remember everything up to the point. Are you a doctor? Sure, Jerry, quite. The dog barks. Doctor, listen. For a long time, I have been tormented by one question. You know, Jerry and we're on vacation at the moment, and I don't work on vacation. Just one question. What do you say, Jerry? The dog barks. Are you serious? Jerry is an extremely intelligent dog. Mister, he said that you may ask your question. Well, recently I visited a church to repent, and now have a terrible itch, there. Oh dear, my friend, you need to go to a doctor immediately. Even Jerry knows what it is, don't you, Jerry? The dog barks. Merida! I knew it. Merida! I knew it. Are you also wandering, searching for the ghost of your ancestors? You could say that. Have you seen... Damn it, wait. What? He looks out the window, then closes his eyes and falls asleep. The Mexican moves to hit the Indian's shoulder, but notices a spider. Merida! Huh? What? Don't be so loud. You will frighten him. There is a effing enormous spider on your shoulder. He's my brother, and you should be ashamed after talking like that about him. Damn, this train is full of psychos. Are you all coming from one madhouse? Me and my brother are looking for scorpions. We escaped Grayox's army. We don't like him. What do you need scorpions for? Their sting allows us to see the world through the eyes of the spirits. Sighs rolls. Have you seen any? Yes, west of Lardo. There are hundreds of them in the desert. Oh well. We will certainly head that way at some point. For now we're going to Houston. We know a place where they breed scorpions. The spirit showed us the way. Okay. The best fish in all 7 districts of Houston. If you believe me, come up and get a taste yourself. How old are you, boy? 23. He's the same age as me. Why do you ask, mister? Mr. Pay for information. How long have you been in Houston? Since I was a child. What would you like to know? Firstly, are there any bars around here that don't water down their drinks? Secondly, where can I find Bill Walt or someone who knows him? And finally, have you seen any Mexican bandits in black clothes? I pay $5 for each answer. Understood. The first question is the Houston Stall. It's just down the street on the right. Most people add water to their tequila. The hostess there mixes her tequila with more alcohol instead. Perfect. As soon as you hear something about my 2 other questions, come and find me there. Thank you, little boy. What? Nah, we need ammo, alright? Upgraded our weapons. And I think I need to do this so then I can get more weapons. I know. Kinda bizarre. Ooh-wee. Fastest man in the West. Oh. Got him. Ooh. Woo-wee. Oh hey, oh hey, oh hey, oh hey, oh hey, babe. Already finished the mission. You already know. You already know what time it is. You already know. We the greatest to ever do it, man. We the greatest. We the number one. Satan brought you here to me. What? I'm just looking for the Houston stall. Satan told me to dig a grave for you. He said the grave should be under a colossal mound of stones. Listen, man, I don't care for any of the beliefs. Get off. Satan told me that you would need money to help me fill a few graves in my cemetery. Well, I do need money. What do I have to do? I prepared 3 graves for the Stanley brothers. Because Satan told you. Right. And tonight, the Stanley brothers will attempt to exhume their father and rip off his golden tooth. And you know that because, at first I told I thought you were smart. You were a smart man, Mexican. I'll spell it out to you. Satan-toldme. Satan told me. I got you, buddy. Just don't try none of that Satan crap on me. Alright, let's see. I can't shoot him through there. There we go. Hell yeah. Satan is glad to see your job is done. How did you outrun me? Satan showed me the way. Yeah, sure. Get off now. That's so weird that guy literally might actually have the devil helping him. Like, unironically. Just looking around to see if there's anything here. Yeah, that's a huge bar. Says the mission is to get drunk. What do you want, Mexican? Something that will knock me out. Choose whatever you like today. Today is a Spirit Friday. All alcohols and drinks mixed with spirits in a ratio 2 to 1. The bottle of tequila then. Take it. Just don't start any firefights in here. Do you say that to all the boys? Or just the most handsome ones only? Only if I've seen their mug hanging on the post next to the word wanted. Marita, Bill has ratted me out. Whatever, I don't care. Just don't stain my floor with blood or I'll go and call sheriff myself. Meaning, we're gonna have to kill all these people. Oh, I actually couldn't kill her. Oh, nice. Let's. Wow. Oh, I know your mug, amigo. Sit down. Don't be afraid. Let's drink together in honor of sunny Mexico. Heh. Let's drink then, gringo. Where do you know me from? He's strong. Of course, I always drink rum here on Friday. You know where do I wake up on Saturday? Anywhere? Haha, yes, damn it. How did you know? I am just very smart. But you didn't answer my question. Answer what? Wait a second. So what should I have answered? How did you know my face? Ah, I can tell that to anyone, to everyone. I can tell that to everyone. Make it easier to relax and chat. Hehe. That's good, cause I was gonna shoot you. You should see your face. Gringo. Yeah, it's a joke, amigo, right? What a great day. What a great guy. Let's try and find out where we can have a little fun in this hole. Do you see that guy? He might be able to help us. Buenos tardes, stranger. We're trying to find some entertainment here. Yes, yes. Can you tell us where the funniest place to drink is around here? I know one place. Everyone there is mad like you two. It's a brothel, and it's in a goddamn church. May God forgive me for saying it. Damn, just our A's in the right direction. I'd advise doing anything with my A, but I do think we should visit this place. Hey, wake up, Vanquisher of the West. Geneva is about to call everyone for the morning prayer. You'd better not be here when she comes. Hey, what? Where am I? You are a drunkard, and you are in the holy seminary of Prioress Genevieve. Your friends brought you here yesterday and paid for you to stay tonight. Is that a nun? Because, like, she got her titties out right here, bro. My head, I don't remember anything. How much did I drink? I don't care. Just get out. Genevieve doesn't like morning visitors, but come back in the evening. She has to be a stripper, bro. There's no way. There's no way she's not. Who are you? Me? I was just about to leave. Oh, nun. She actually looks hella cool. Oh, nun. Don't even try to avoid this conversation, mon cher. Otherwise, you will find yourself conversing with the lead shot of my pistolet. Easy, easy, ma'am. I was with the nun for, what you call their repentance. Oh, did you pray for it, monsieur? I saw Lemure yesterday in the evening and heard the noise, but if you don't pray, I'll shoot you. Understood, understood. You'll shoot me from your pistolet. I think did. At least your nun didn't beat me while I was leaving. I will let you go if you agree to repent in front of me, one of the most experienced nuns. Yeah, sure. Son nom Meline. She is not very old, you know, but she's so lonely. It is so, si, mavias. Okay, let me go home and get my money, then I'll come back and meet you, Meline. Oi, oi. Oui. I wait, and be honest with me, monsieur. When the French is easier to read than the actual Spanish, what the hell, bro? Oh, I got double pistol action. Mister. Oh, I accidentally. Oh, hell yeah. What do we have here, Sheriff? It's a real war out here. These sons of bees robbed our weapon stocks and are trying to cart it off to the train. Meanwhile, we can't even get close to them because of all their effing machine guns. Wait, who the hell are you? Calm down. I'm here to help. 3 of my boys are lying dead in the square outside the station, so you better not be wasting my time, Mexican. I'm going to try and get around behind them. I'll give you a signal as soon as I'm finished with the gunners. What do you think? You don't have to risk your men this way. And what do you want in return? I have a talk with one of these bandos, so I need at least one of them to be kept alive. If you can't stop them, I'll give you a blessing to effing marry them all. I don't effing care. Let's do this. Damn. Oh, snap. Yeah, they were right. They have machine guns. Damn. Got no ammo. Holy crap. Yeah, this is tough. Okay. And it only gets faster. Okay. Holy crap. You guys think they're dead? I think I got them. Maybe. Do you think we got them? Not sure. Imagine they're still alive after all that. Yeah, give me your effing pistols. Not the volley. Your pistol. Well. Do they have anything to search in here? They do. Oh, crap. Oh, this guy's with us. Bro, this would have made it way easier if I had that. Oh my god. So I made it hard for myself. Okay. Okay, I know what. Ah. What the heck? Someone at me? Okay. Hola, amigo. Welcome to sunny Dallas. You're not an amigo to me. How the hell did I end up here? Welcome to the world of modern technology, amigo. While you were driving the train full of weapons and your Mexican friends, we were informed by telegraph. Hello, Wolfie. I'll hydrate. Thanks for the hydration. While we were driving the train full of weapons and your Mexican friends, we were informed by telegraph that you were almost on our doorstep. Unfortunately for you, we couldn't stop the train, so we derailed it instead. You were lying in a pile of debris. Wait, do you even know what a telegraph is? It's kind of like magic, discovered by white demons. We use it to talk with ghosts. Bro, he's talking about, he thinks the ghost it's not ghost, bro. It's other people. Also, guys, yeah, this game takes place in the old times. So yeah, because it takes place in the old times, they do use the word white demon and stuff like that, because that's what they used to say. So it's historical fiction. So the racism, you guys just have to skip past it, okay? Do you understand, gringo, that for every time you mock me, I will cut off one of your limbs? I really doubt that. We are going to be friends because you want to live, Jesus, or Jesus, don't you? How do you know my name? I had a friend once. He was a ranger from Texas. He told me about a band which caused chaos all along the Mexican border about 5 years ago. They liked to wear black clothes, and Jesus had a very noticeable tattoo. But then a miracle happened. That sick bastard was disposed, and the band calmed down. 5 years have passed, and suddenly here you are, wandering around Texas, killing your own bandos. So I put two and two together, and I understood that we have common aims. Now move. The sheriff wants to speak with you. You better behave, or I'll have to intervene. Man, I'll do what I want to do. We may have been friends in the past, but I'll put a blicky in your skull. Get all that. Honestly, if I can have a bow and arrow, I would love a bow and arrow. But I don't think they're going to allow me to get a bow and arrow. Bow and arrow, in my opinion, is the best weapon. Welcome, Jesus. I have just been released from a cage. Let's drop the pretenses, Sheriff. Suits me. You are indeed booty, Jesus. Our almighty justice is looking for you. I quote the brutal murder of soldiers in the Alamo Tower. That's an outrageous lie. I also heard that the son of General Johnson, one of the cruelest, most unforgiving generals in the country, was among those killed. He is now personally dispatching patrols to try and track you down. The military? Not a big deal. Most of them can barely put their pants on the right way around. Is that so? Well, I suppose you are partly right. But what about the Union of the Indian Tribes? It's rumored that the Greyhawks is searching high and low for a Mexican who has managed to stay alive in spite of the Greyhawks' warrior cruelty. Those warriors were punished to death, yet without the Mexican, I don't think he can tell one Mexican from another. I had no hand in it, no mistake. And how did the peaceful pilgrim displease you? News come from the west that someone killed the prophet of a new religion, and that faithful have started a crusade for the head of a man with a tattoo exactly like yours. Peaceful. Those fanatic bred of army of dogs, bred an army of dogs which they fed with the bodies of those who didn't believe their crappy prophet. It was a great pleasure to send that Messiah back to heavenly Jerusalem. I don't think I'm getting my point around. You're a dead man, Jesus. If not them, the others will find and kill you before long. Currently, you have just two allies, me and my assistant. Why would either of you help me? Because we're on the same side, trying to stop your former band. They're plotting something big, but we don't know what. We only know they acquired a lot of firepower recently, disrupting their plan, and I'll find you not guilty. Declare an amnesty for you and let you leave Texas alive. What if I said no? Can't you see the gallows outside my window? Mercon de Mierda. So you agree? Perfectly. Yes, I know a ranch west of San Antonio that their foothold in Texas. Well, you had better get going then. If you need anything, take it from the armory. It's down the corridor. Freaking twat. Give me that. It's enough for some tequila. Well, we gotta do what we gotta do. On my way. So this, what is this for? This is main story. Welcome, my name's Mia. I'm the owner of the Cabart. What would you like? Oh, okay, so I'm not the only one. Cabart is French. Oh, okay, Cabaret. Okay. It's French. We put on performance here. Mostly just girls singing songs and dancing. So it's like a brothel. Oh God, no. This is a well-respected place. I demand a proper behavior from my clients. Haha, sure. Did you hear that, mud mug? Just yesterday, one of the waitresses was trying to hit on me. Firstly, shut up, Mickey. And secondly, you must have confused the guest with the waitress. So, mister, what do you want? Food and water. And a couple of cheap whores. Am I right? Mickey. Yeah? Burp. That's me. Shut up, Mickey. I don't want to waste even one bullet on you. What? Do you even know who I am? I will drown you in your own. Dear Lord, why did you shoot him? He wasn't behaving properly, was he? Get out of my cabaret. Look, I'll get out, but let me check here. Oh, hell yeah. I'm getting what's mine, lady. Yeah, I'm robbing y'all. Give me all them bullets. Give me all them bullets. I'll be back. Okay, so now we're going, what, to San Antonio? This game is so interesting, though. I won't lie. I actually like this game. Like, it's frustrating when you lose, too. The game we're trying to play, we're 33% done with it. It's because we're streaming and also playing a game. It's going to take longer for it to finish. But yeah. Hey stranger, remember me? I heard rumors that you were being sought again. Oh, this is Slippery Pete. We shot him in the leg, guys. Remember that? We shot Slippery Pete in the leg. That's crazy. Even when I put Marvel Rivals in the other category, it's still... This game is so huge that, damn. Well, I mean, it is 100 gigs. It's crazy. Okay. Liked. See, the game is not bad. The game's not bad. Things are much worse than before. If we are to believe my new friend from Dallas, apparently I've got all the gun owners in Texas after me. Pitt, I need your help again. Anything you need, pal, even though you shot me in my bloody leg. I need first-hand information and a few people to help me out. First, find Sarah Joe from Leardo. He trades in Gatling guns and knows a lot of bandits around here. Then, an Indian drunkard. Hold up. This is where you need a toothpick. I got like a popcorn stuck. Okay. Then an Indian drunkard who should be wandering between bars in Houston with the spider on his shoulder. They escaped from the Grey Ox camp. Finally, a Chinese miner named Shi Tao. I rescued him from the mines. We got separated, but those like him don't go far from labor. I expect you'll find him in Albuquerque, doing the worst work in town. I could do all that, but it'll take some time. You'll have time while I'm destroying bandits. While I'm destroying Bandit Ranch to the west of San Antonio. And how are you gonna do that? With the help of my very own Gatling gun. So Pete is literally getting the cavalry. Is this just gonna end where we're in the Alamo? Because I thought we destroyed part of the Alamo. Alright, here we go. Get him. Yeah, these rat mines are doing God's work right now. Well, what do we have here? An urgent telegram. Without delay, transport all weapons and dynamite to El Paso. Well, I guess I know where I'm heading to. Going straight to El Paso. Godly. Yeah, El Paso crazy. I remember El Paso was the hardest level. There we go. We did that with ease. What is he doing here, Pete? I have no idea how he got here, pal. Relax. I come in peace. I'm interested in your struggle against the Mexican gang. What do they call themselves? I can't remember. Apostles. In English, it means apostles. I have a great sense of humor. Apostles, eh? Now listen, and don't interrupt. Gentlemen, I gathered you here for two reasons. The first one is find out who is searching for me, and the second one is set a trap that will lure them all here at once. Cerrillo, what can you tell me about the search for the tattooed Mexican? Heh, you know, you're quite a celebrity, and you didn't even tell us? Anyway, this is what I know. You are wanted for the murder of military personnel. General Johnson has established mounted patrol along the road throughout Texas. Alright, we got military, bounty hunters, pretty much everyone in their moms. It's clear, Butch. Wow. You do know I'm not even sure where I am or what's going on, right? Just in case, for your information, I had to bind him to bring here. He tried to run away and become a night wolf. What? A wolf of shadow is, as you must understand, almost a real beast, huh? But Butch, listen to me carefully. Who is looking for me? The Grey Ox desperately desires your death. Similar to how I desire a new dawn. The people who beat you left and right, beat you and left you alive, made a grave mistake. Okay, we can add Indians to that list. Sheep? The miners band couldn't recover after what you did, but a few people from the gang are still looking for a Mexican with tattoo just like yours. And the minor band's perfect. And your old company, the Apostles. Don't worry, I won't forget them. So the plan is simple. Inform everyone who's searching for me that I'll be in a desert town to the south of El Paso in a week. I will inform the Apostles myself. Tell your sheriff. They'll rush there faster than any gringo who is chasing the smell of gold. And what will they find in the town? They'll find you there, Pitt. All you need to do is blow up the dynamite, which we've stolen from Palu Fort, and bring down the low-barreled rock. These sons of guns, on my signal, of course. Hey, I remember the deserted town. Settlers left it due to the frequent landslides and earthquakes. There really is a very convenient place, rock, which could be brought down. Exactly. The plan is extremely straightforward. Gather all of them in one place and slaughter them all. I will attract their attention and disappear in the cave at the last moment. The moment Pitt brings down the rage of the earth upon my pursuers, as the Indians call it. Am I right, Butch? Friend, your hat, it's so huge. That man is high. That man is high out of his mind. Those scorpions got him. Those scorpions got his brain. He got no brain cells left. pistol. I love that. Too easy. Oh, hell yeah. Damn! I killed them all. No, that was probably execution place, actually. Now that I think about it. Yeah, those people all got executed. Oh, I got no more rats. Crap, I'm out of ammo. Okay. It's a good thing you can always wait for them to run out of ammo. Ooh. He was in the middle of his reload. He got some good ammo on you. Oh, hell yeah. More rat bombs. Yeah, when this game is fully upgraded, like, it's a piece of cake. No, you're supposed to chase after them. There we go. Ah! Don't kill. Let others know they can find me in the desert town southward of El Paso. Just be a good boy and act like nothing happened. So where's the here it is. This game gotta be like this seems like this is like close to the end, but like so we're gonna go to the mine. So wouldn't this be like the last mission? Stick to the plan, Pit. Okay, fella. I know what I've got to do. The dynamite is set. I'll wait until you're at the entrance of the mine, and then I'll blow this damn place to smithereens. Excellent. Have you heard anything else from the others? Cerrillo told me it's a complete chaos in the town. The military's got into a fight with the Indians, Mexicans are just watching from afar, and a couple of Chinese have settled in the house and shoot back from there. The military will have already crossed the entrance to the town. Soldiers with Gatling guns are guarding it. I'll try to get around. Weapons? Everything's here. We should bring them then. We should begin then. Set forward to the mountains. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is for the money. Ooh. Dang, I really got to get rid of those Gatling guns. Those Gatling guns are an issue right now. This is actually gonna be tough. Ooh. Got him. Ooh, I'm gonna need that. Dynamite? Hell yeah. Let me got them all. This game is pretty good, right, chat? It's the final arc. You know, we kind of just went balls deep. No, I ain't gonna lie. Let's see. I had 3 bullets in each gun, so I gotta make it count. Oh, we got the Indians here now. So the Indians took over this place. The bow and arrow is actually pretty good. I could just realistically finish the entire game with bows and arrows. Okay. That person's dead? Okay, that person's dead. Okay. Nothing in there. Bro, I'm itchy because I'm freaking... There's just so much pressure. Oh, crap. Oh, okay. Those guys, bro, I panic so much. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. I have to get in that room. If that guy's a spear guy... Oh, he had a gun. Okay, if he had a spear, I would have been cooked. Ooh. See how much better this weapon is, though? It's silent, so no one's going to also try to... Oh, snap. We got the Chinese. Chinese are after us now. Ooh. Okay. Chinese are dead. Yeah, that... Godly. Oh, snap. The Chinese, bro, they got guns now. Like, this thing, like, before they didn't. Why people introduce guns to these people now? Everyone's crazy. Alright, here we go. Holy! Everyone's shooting. Oh my god, they almost got me there. Got him. Holy. He had burst fire on that thing. Holy crap. Get my arrows. Got him. Got him. They call me the Green Arrow. Hope. It's too easy when you never miss. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Get him. Okay. Got him. Okay. Oh my god. Ooh. This is the end of my story. The explosion was too soon. Jesus stopped dead with the sound of the first pedal of the exploding dynamite. He saw a cloud of dust rising up from the mountainside. Just a thundering mass of rocks and boulders spewed on the landscape below. People on the square had not understood what was happening, but Jesus knew that they were all doomed. Bullets were whistling near his ears, but he was standing petrified. What's the difference if you die anyway? Why was the explosion so early? Had Pete betrayed him, or was he already dead? Maybe the reason was just one stray bullet just ignited the detonator. Why the F do I care? Jesus, or Jesus. A moment before his body was forced down beneath a flood of dust and stone. Wait, so he just died? That was the end? He just died. Bro, Pete betrayed us. He betrayed us. We finished the end. He betrayed us. That was the end. He betrayed us. What? Bro. He killed us. Bro, are you serious? What type of ending was that? He killed us. That is ridiculous. So we got betrayed in the end. In the end, we got betrayed. He literally killed us. Damn. That was a good game though. That was a good game. That was a good game. I'm not even gonna lie. But we got betrayed, man. He literally betrayed us, man. Like, godly. We were doing so good. Like, I almost killed everyone too. You're just supposed to make it to the end of the town, and that's it. And I almost killed everyone. There was only maybe like 2 people left, like from what we saw. We killed literally everyone that was in our path, though. I wonder if you like actually killed everyone. I wonder if I wonder if it would have just. I wonder if that's just the real ending. Hold up. 12 is better than 6 ending. The section 12 is better than 6. Details all of the game endings. Only 3 of these credits will roll, while the rest can end early, mid-game, and after finding out. Wait, there's 3 endings, and we had the last ending. Technically, we had what? Okay, hold up. Let me look this up real quick before I spew some nonsense. It seems like I got a bad ending and died at the end when the dynamite prematurely exploded, but not sure that was supposed to happen. I believe that's the way it was intended. I hate and love the ending at the same time. Oh, so that's it. That's it. You just die and then, bro. Are you kidding me, bro? That was the ending? I worked so hard just to die in the end? Legit, that was not worth it. Your life was not worth it at that point. What the hell, man? I did all that just to die. What was the reason? What was the point? I'm like legitimately mad. Like, I understand it, like that's like a realistic ending. That is a realistic ending. Don't get me wrong. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad that it was a realistic ending. Like, that is how it probably happened in real life. But the issue is that I worked so hard just to die. We had a whole plan, and then we just died. We gathered a whole team just for me to die. There was no point. That is actually so stupid. That is so dumb. Well, I guess we still have an hour left before the Where Winds Meet happens. You know, we have an hour left before that game is done. So once that game is done, we will play that. For now, I guess we'll just put on Half Sword. It's not a bad game to play, but godly. I still can't believe that's the ending. Let's put on the armor. Let's fight. Bro. How are you not dying yet, bro? I'm getting all up in your freaking armpits, bro. Like, come on. Bro, you're telling me that didn't penetrate your neck? Come on. Come on, get in there, man. Telling me this knight armor was this good? Raustan. Come on.
Coward. Schnauzer.
Wait, there's slow-mo? You're telling me he cut my arm off, but I couldn't cut off his? That's some malarkey. You're telling me I didn't cut off his arm? I feel like it was going slower. So yeah, there's like time speed. But it takes your mental... Oh. It fatigues you more.
Be not the cause of my death. I pray.
Okay, okay, that's interesting. So you can pause the game. I guess it's to help you plan. I stabbed him in the dick. He's not gonna... You're still standing up even though you got no kids. Look at that. Look at that. Boom. Look, actually, let me throw this away. We're gonna go with the mace. Yeah, we swap weapons now. Yeah, how you liking that? How you liking that? How you liking that? Amount of concussions you should be having. How are you alive, man? You have another weapon, bro? Give me your weapon, bro.
I my plea, and thy godness grant me leave to live. Die! For the love of God, do me
For
no
the
harm,
love of
but
God.
let me live.
Don't do me no harm, but let me live.
Let not thee hand be heavy upon me. Show me kindness on the forbearance. Have mercy on me. I spare thee. For sure, I am at thy mercy. Die!
Oh yeah, I saw some people throw weapons. So how do they?
No! I pray, let me go hence unharmed.
Oh, that's how they do it.
Hand be heavy upon me. Show me kindness on the forbearance. Mercy, good sire. Take heed of my plea, and thy godness grant me leave to live. Be not the cause of my death. Have mercy on me. I spare thee for the love of God. Do me no harm, but
Bruh.
let me live.
Too much hath been lost, while loss and more.
Too much has been lost. Why lost and more?
Mangakur!
Ooh, that was good. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, baby. Get the hell off me. Woohoo! We got in there, man. We got in there. We have an hour still. Yeah, my internet's low. I mean, I am streaming, so it makes sense. Ooh. Yeah, that's a good weapon to have.
Zounds!
Essentially, I'm gonna have to keep it close. Because I want to get that orange part of his armor. It's gonna be the only way I can rip off his arm. Okay.
Darn!
I'm trying, like as y'all see, I'm trying to get under there. Snap. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Away!
Ooh. Keeps catching my weapon.
Wretch!
Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that was good. That was good defense. Y'all saw that? Y'all saw that? Damn.
My gunbone! Squandrel!
Okay. Got it in his freaking leg.
Oh!
Oh. Okay, that's what we're doing. Okay. We're going sword v sword now. Give me that leg. Stand up.
Let nothing be heavy upon me. Mercy, good
Get
sire.
loser.
Turnen vi from this path. Ere it.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
Ragamuffin!
Get on there. Get to his neck. Get to his neck. Okay. 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 We're pretty even on that. We're pretty even on that. Got his freaking toe. Got his other one. There we go.
Cuckold!
I pray, let me go hence unharmed. Be not the cause of my death. For sure, I am
For sure.
mercy. Take God my plea, and thy godness grant me leave to live. Have mercy on me. I spare belief.
Have mercy on me. I spare believe. Shut up
Be
there.
not the cause of my death. I pray, let me go hence unharmed. I cry thee mercy. Take God my plea. Sway me kindness on the forbearance. For the love of God, do me no harm, but let me live. Mercy, good sire. No!
Let us parley
They're
rather
lucky,
than
they're
parison.
lucky. They're lucky. We'll give them mercy. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Oh, there we go.
Buffoon!
Ooh. Ooh. There, right there. Give me that arm. Also, Joshy, if you're there, could you change the category? I can do it after this match. I believe mods should be able to change the category. Yeah. Oh my, he got in there. One hit. Okay, okay, well we died. Okay, let's change the category. Not just chatting. Half sword, okay? There we go. Category changed. I don't know why we're I mean, we're downloading a game, but we shouldn't be having like a big delay. You guys are like somewhat delayed. Okay. Enough of the knights. I don't really like this sword, but it is what it is. We kill each other at the same time. Bruh. Ooh. Oh, he got my leg. Ooh. Swift. Swift. You got my leg, I got your hip. I bet you mercy. Shut up. You don't ever beg for mercy around these parts. Freaking bum. This is your loser. This is who you want as your king. You wanted him as your king. Well, I'm your king. I may be bleeding out a lot, but I'm your king, alright? Pose, 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 aura. Whatever the kids say these days. Ah, you coming back for round 2. They revived you, huh? Got your hand, buddy. Got your hand, buddy. What you gonna do? 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 Actually, I'll come towards you. Ooh, 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 boy. He fighting back. He got my shoulder. He fighting back. Ooh, ooh. Good defense. Good defense. Ooh. The big sword is really just the defense. I'm totally sane. I'm totally sane. I'm totally fit to be your king. There we go. Whoever dies is gay, I guess. Oh! I can't beat the allegations. I'm never gonna beat the allegations, bro. I'm never gonna beat the allegations. What is this? What is this, bro? Okay. You know what? If that's the case, we gotta go on the rampage. We gotta go on the rampage then. Whoever dies likes feet. Ooh. Fool's guard. Ooh, you're a good fighter. Freaking man of feet. Ooh. Oh, he got my hip. He got my hip. Come at me, bro. So, I'm gay and I like feet. What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? You know what? Maybe I got to up the stakes. You know, whoever dies likes 2 girls, 1 cup. No, I don't want this to be my fate. No. Never. I don't care. I'm gonna cheap this. I'm gonna cheap it. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, I almost died right there. I almost died. Oh my god. That would have been terrible. Alright, there we go. His arm went flying. Alright. You know, it's time to lock in. We just gotta get higher stakes then. Ooh. Whoever loses doesn't eat for a whole year besides Popeye biscuits. Oh yeah. That guy gonna die from drought. Not even dehydration, just drought. Whoever loses, I don't know what's a good punishment. Whoever loses can never eat desserts ever again. You're still gonna fight? Your arm, bro. Your arm. Bro, your arm. Bro, your arm. You don't have an arm. Give up. Oh. That's just mean. I took off both his arms. He didn't even deserve that. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, we're gonna try to do precision. Arm and eye. Arm, arm, eye. Arm, arm, eye. Arm, arm, eye, head.
Coward!
Too easy. Too easy. Woohoo! Woo! Woo! Oh damn! 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 Okay, there we go. We were parrying way too much. I fell in love with the sauce.
Let not the hand be
Okay,
heavy
hold on,
upon
hold on,
me.
hold on, hold on.
Pray me kindness on.
About this. We gotta start off like this. Too easy, too easy, too easy. Ba, 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 ba. That whole thing is literally just fight under the shield. Alright, here we go. Too easy. Worst place to be, loser. You never back yourself into a wall. Like, I barely moved for him, and then he moved into a wall, bro. I cut off your whole head. You just stabbed me in the dick, bro. That's not equivalent exchange, bro. Like, sure, if you cut off my dick, I won't be able to F anymore, but like, come on, bro. Like, I'm still alive. Am I though? With no dick, am I really alive? We'll see. Ooh. Woo wee. Ooh. Dang him. I thought I cut him in the neck too. Let's try this sword out. Damn!
I cry thee mercy.
Bro! Bro! What the heck? Okay. Too precise with it, bro. I'm too precise with it. Bro, get multiplayer on this. Got him. Ooh, I got him so good the sword is stuck in him, bro. Damn. Fucking loser. Too easy, too easy. What? I won? I'll take it. I'll take it. He died before me somehow. His leg, bro. What? Oh, he's a kicker. He's a kicker, bro. He's a kicker. He's cooked. I guess this is also a good way to train, though. From here. Guess your hits aren't as powerful though. I don't think the hits are as powerful. Let me see. Okay, come on. Let's put it to good use. He stabbed me in my freaking toenail, bruh. What is that? Okay, we got 20 more minutes. You know what? We're going to bring it to, we're gonna be in just chatting. While we wait for all that, we'll be in just chatting. Let's go to just chatting, okay? Just chatting. Because I need to see, personally, how strong is Ash. So we're gonna just look up a video. Because I am actually kind of curious on how strong Ash is. I don't care about how strong Yugi is. Because I know how strong Yugi is. Like, I probably am underestimating how strong he is. But yeah, let's see. Ash power scale. Ash power scaling. I need to see why Ash is even talked about, okay? The power of Ash Ketchum. All of Ash's Pokemon's rank from weakest to strongest, okay? I know Ash went Super Saiyan one time in the freaking show too, so we'll see. There's usually those people that how strong is Ash Ketchum? Okay, but yeah, let's see. Let's see this video.
Ever wonder what Ash's best Pokemon are? Or maybe if you already know his strongest ones, what his worst Pokemon are? Because, let's face it, Ash doesn't really have any bad Pokemon. While some may have been difficult to watch at times or having really low win rates, that doesn't necessarily make them bad. They might not be good, but I wouldn't call any of Ash's Pokemon terrible, as all of them have decent victories under their belts. A lot of the Pokemon that—
Hold up. Actually, we can record this. This can be good YouTube content. Alright. We're recording it. Alright. Full screen. Go back. Alright.
Ever wonder what Ash's best Pokemon are? Or
I
maybe
do
if
now.
you already know his strongest ones, what his worst
I don't know
Pokemon
nothing
are.
about Pokemon.
Because, let's face it, Ash doesn't really have any bad Pokemon. While some may have been difficult to watch at times or having really low win rates, that doesn't necessarily make them bad. They might not be good, but I wouldn't call any of Ash's Pokemon terrible, as all of them have decent victories under their belts.
I don't know. Like, honestly, I do feel like Pikachu is a terrible Pokemon. Metapod is a terrible Pokemon. Like compared to like when you think about the highest Pokemon like out there, like there is a scaling. Pikachu is just a friend of Ash, so he's gonna get a lot of dubs, and like he's his first Pokemon, so you know he's going to get a lot of props, and he's going to be shown throughout the entire show. But Pikachu, should he really be standing out here with all the greats, the goats? Hell no. So yeah, I know there's a lot of friendship bullcrap that goes on too. So hey, maybe that friendship bullcrap power is good enough to win, but that's also because Ash is fighting against idiots though, to be fair. He's fighting against Team Rocket, okay? Like, we have bigger threats in the show though, to be fair. Like Giga Max or whatever that transformation is. Keep forgetting it. Giga Matrix? Giga something.
A lot of the Pokemon that I previously thought sucked before researching for this video actually turned out to be pretty impressive due to them having fought tougher opponents. For example, I always hated on Torkoal, I still do, but even though he has one of the worst win rates out of all of Ash's other Pokemon, Torkoal did manage to deal a fair amount of damage to a legendary Pokemon, Registeel. So as much as it pains me to say it, I do have to give this annoying crybaby turtle my appreciation, but not really though, because he was still trash. Anyway, let's begin with what I think is Ash's worst Pokemon. And funny enough, it's the first ever Pokemon Ash captured, Butterfree. Reason being, Butterfree didn't really have any impressive victories. Plus, its only real damaging moves are Whirlwind and Tackle, and Whirlwind isn't even a damaging move. It did win against a decently strong Raticate, which is why I can't say any of these mons are necessarily garbage, since I do believe they all possess at least one redeemable thing about them. One Pokemon that doesn't really have anything going for it, but still managing to beat Butterfree is Ash's Muck. While in my heart, I do think Muck could have actually been pretty strong. We only saw it in a few battles, and Muck's only win is against a pea shooter that he just kind of fell on until it stopped breathing, which isn't...
So Pokemons commit murder? Yeah, he murdered that Pokemon, bro.
Actually a move, but a gimmick that could be useful, but Ash never used Muck, so we don't know if he's good, which is why I can't really place him any higher. Yet, I do think he is stronger than...
Are they gonna also talk about their evolved forms? Because I don't know Muck evolved. I don't know Muck's evolved form, if it's good or not. Because this is just basic Muck, right? So Muck could have gotten stronger if they evolved it, but I mean, like, probably no one in the Pokemon community is thinking about Muck anyway, so it is what it is.
Butterfree, since that thing can only really put you to sleep. Totodile is a Pokemon that I think is fair to say, although it's cute being a Totodile, definitely should have evolved. Most of its battles Totodile won were against...
Wait, that's a toad and a crocodile. Okay, Totodile. Okay, I see it now. I see what you did. That name was creative. I probably would have never guessed that it was a toad with the crocodile if it wasn't for the eyes. But yeah,
some pretty mediocre opponents other than Harrison, Sneasel, and I guess that random Charizard. Scraggy is another Pokemon that I could see doing great in battle.
Scraggy's my goat, man. Scraggy's my goat. You put him on the fourth of the bottom, bro. Scraggy's my goat. I don't know. I like Scraggy, bro. Maybe it's because I watched freaking Fat Albert and then I saw that, bro. I related to Scraggy as a kid.
Battles with more time, yet this Pokemon came from an egg. And unless you're Riolu or a fan favorite Pokemon, you're not going to get much growth in one series. It also doesn't help that it never evolved. Pidgeot, who returned right after Ash left the show, was pretty...
I could have swore that Pokemon had a different form. This was made 5 months ago. Scraggy never evolved? I could have swore Scraggy evolved. Maybe I'm tripping. I could have swore Scraggy evolved.
Cool to see, but looking at...
Wait, Pidgeot or Pidgeon, whatever, is weak? I used this Pokemon a whole bunch in the games.
At its career, well, it didn't really have one. Yeah, it lost more times than it won, and looking at its only victories, it beat a Rattata and a Rhydon, which is actually a solid W.
I mean,
the
it's
reason
a starter
Pidgeot is not
Pokemon.
lower is
Like,
because
in the starter regions, like that's what you use it for. I never thought about it end game. Yeah, like end game, this thing is probably trash. But like early game, this is like pretty strong contenders. So the fact that it's so low on it is kind of crazy.
it's now a Pidgeot, and one can
But
only
this is between all the shows anyway. Oh, it looks like a mom.
assume that this thing got some sort of buff since we last saw it, because when a Pokemon evolves, it usually means it gets stronger.
Yeah.
Unless you're Torterra. Beating out Pidgeot by one spot is Unfezant, which I feel like
I've
Zach
never
definitely
even heard of
overhated this Pokemon because after rewatching its battles in Unova, I don't think it was that bad. It beat 2 of Silas' Pokemon, who is a gym leader, and that alone I think is pretty impressive.
Ooh, the lady everyone loves.
It beat 2 of Silas' Pokemon, who is a gym leader.
The amount of art. I forgot she was. I guess I probably never watched it, but she's from the anime. Huh. Okay.
And that alone I think is pretty impressive. Its losses are just, you know, the usual, nothing super disappointing. I just think the hate is low-key unjustified unless you just dislike Unfezant's design or something. A Pokemon who
I
you
mean,
can't
design
hate
is
is Oshawott.
trash.
I love Oshawott in black and white,
This
even if he's
Pokemon
pretty
is
mediocre.
bad.
Since he lost
Doesn't Nessa use this, or one of the black characters? I remember one of the black main characters used this. There was some black lady.
most battles and lost against Pansear, which was a bit embarrassing even for Oshawott. He did defeat Silence Pansage.
Because isn't Oshawott, it shows up quite a bit though. The fact that this is weak, I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought this one shows up a lot. Isn't there like a girl with a freaking hat on? With the long purple hair that uses, yeah. Huh. Maybe I'm tripping. I'm probably thinking about a whole different Pokemon too. I wouldn't be surprised.
And Stefan's Liepard, so he's well equipped to handle type disadvantages, just not when he has the advantage. Maybe an evolution or two could fix Ashi's strength. I mean,
Okay.
Samurott could have been insane. Next is Ash's Apom, or Don's Ambipom. But yeah, since Ash used Apom when it was an Apom, I'm just gonna call it Apom. Ash's
Okay.
Apom didn't see a whole lot of big battles, as it liked other hobbies, which is why he went to Don and then eventually Ping Pong. But when it
Okay.
did battle, it did pretty good, sporting an impressive 75% win rate. However,
That's not
even
bad.
with such a high win rate, its wins aren't anything to brag about. Most of them come from earlier on in the series,
Okay.
although at that stage, it was pretty good. Palpitoad, even though it has the best stats out of any
The
of
hell
Ash's
is
other
that?
mons, just statistically speaking, did alright in the actual show. Its victories and losses are nothing out of the ordinary, but it did defeat gym leader Elise's Zebstrika and a Stoutland, which is why he's slightly better than Apom in my opinion. Do you
Okay.
guys remember Ash's Primate? Well,
Oh,
if you
that's
never
a
watched the
fighter
original
type.
series, then you
Should
might
be
not know
high.
about Primate. Anyway, he's here, and I always thought Primate was pretty strong from winning the boxing tournament and seeing it rage at Team Rocket, which then led me to believe as a kid this guy was going to be a powerhouse for Ash's team. Until I saw
I mean, like, it's a fighter type. Fighter mons are always dangerous. Like, honestly, yeah, you don't want to run into one of these bad boys. You run into one of these bad boys, you just cooked. You cooked.
Ash give Primate away to some trainer who wants to do more boxing tournaments, and then there goes all that wasted potential. RIP Primate. Next is Lapras.
Yeah, he could have been a good Pokemon for Ash. But in the end, yeah, he gave it up to that guy. That loser. Probably never gonna see ever again. Lapras. The things I've seen of you. My eyes.
Now, some might consider this a bit bold, putting a Pokemon that only had one battle with Ash above these other Pokemon that had a lot more experience. However, even though Lapras only battled once and didn't win, it did tie to Drake's Gengar, meaning that Lapras has quite a bit of power, yet we don't get to see how great that power is as Ash releases this Pokemon at the end of the Orange Island arc. Torkoal, probably my least favorite Ash Pokemon because of how whiny and annoying that thing was, plus
Fair.
it didn't really help that it literally lost every battle it had. But as I
Damn.
stated earlier, the reason this isn't Ash's
to
worst
13?
Pokemon is because it went head to head with Registeel and looked like it almost could have won the battle. So that in and of itself is something to admire, even from a Pokemon like Torkoal. Boldor is next. he's a pretty solid mon all
forgot about
around.
this
I don't
thing.
have anything bad or great to say about Boldore, although I do think if it wasn't on Ash's Unova team, it may have actually fully evolved, as Ash had the most amount of Pokemon in Unova, and not all of them got a lot of time to gain experience. All these Pokemon, by the way, are like your most average Pokemon in terms of battling performance, and Noctowl fits that description.
What the hell
perfectly.
is that?
It's just a decent Pokemon. It took down a Haunter and Gengar in one battle, while also
Okay.
helping out in the Sinnoh League, yet it didn't do anything
I mean,
crazy. It
if
really
you're
was
able to take out Gengar, props to you. So, yeah, I do have to admit, this one, it looked goofy, but if you did take out Gengar, I'll give you your props.
just a cool shiny Pokemon for Ash to have. Snivy, my favorite starter, probably
Snivy, one of the Pokemons, one of the horsemen that ruined the internet. Rule 34 for this thing is crazy. Alright, so you're actually pretty low on the list, actually. But I mean, all you do is vines and crap, so I mean, it makes sense.
very likely due to Ash's precious Snivy, who I wish evolved, but yeah, Snivy has a decent 50% win rate with 12 battles under her belt, nothing too special. It did defeat Trip Servine, but couldn't pull a Rowlet and defeat its superior self, pun intended. And Ash, please evolve your
What
Pokemon,
the-
thanks.
What the heck was that freaking face?
Yourself, pun intended. And Ash,
They Joey Wheeler-fied them, bro. What is that? What is that, bro? What is that?
please evolve your Pokemon, thanks. Quilava.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, look,
noticing.
it's another Pokemon.
So here's the thing: like all these Pokemons haven't been evolved. Ash is literally just not evolving his Pokemons. Like he does not care about his starter Pokemons, his weaker Pokemons. Just doesn't care about them. Like his Pokemons would be way stronger if he literally just upgraded them, but he literally doesn't. Come on, Ash, evolve your Pokemon.
Ash didn't evolve. Although maybe it's a good thing it never fully evolved. Anyway, as a Cyndaquil, it did defeat a Skarmory, a Steelix, and even a water-type Dugong. So those are some pretty notable wins there. Cyndaquil did randomly evolve when Ash brought it back for the Sinnoh League, in which he tied with one of Nano's Pokemon. So that shows you a bit clearer of where Quilava is at in terms of strength. Bayleaf underrated as butt, taking down a Houndoom as a grass type, keeping a 59% win record with 11 total battles, and all around being
Yeah,
a great
that's actually
mon.
pretty good.
Other
He
than it
took out
trying
a
to get
Houndoom.
weird with Ash, that was just weird. We did not need to see that Pokemon. Leavanny, one of Ash's most underappreciated
is
mons,
that?
unless you watch
Freaking
Black and
praying
White, and then
mantis.
you would know Leavanny won more
Kinda
times
cool
than it lost
design,
with
dog.
the 57% win rate. Leavanny, like most of these average mons, didn't have any outstanding W's, but its losses
they fought
were
a fighter
all pretty
type
close.
Pokemon.
Plus, it's a third stage Pokemon, making it already greater than a good chunk of Ash's other non-evolved guys. Buizel,
Fair.
the most overrated
That
Ashmon
one.
in my opinion, yet it is good, as it
pretty
took down
good.
a Lucario.
I was using this in the freaking I was using this in what's it called? Isn't one of those games that is like half and half? Out in Pearl. I was using that in Pearl. It's actually a pretty good Pokemon in Pearl. And I'm on like what, the third or fourth like area, because like they don't have, like, not every single area has like a gym leader, but yeah, so it's actually pretty good. So I'm surprised it's actually pretty low on here.
tied to a Lucario, beat a Gengar and a Floatzel, but then you look at how many
tied with
L's this man
Lucario?
took, and you got a whole baseball team. Next up, Kingler, my boy,
it took 9 L's in this thing. Damn.
absolute Chad, carrying him in his first ever league, defeating this poor girl's whole team after evolving, plus it has a 71% win rate. The only reason he's not higher is, well, he lost to Misty Psyduck. Can you guys
you
guess
serious?
this next Pokemon?
Lost
I'll
to
give you a hint.
Psyduck.
It's an Ash Pokemon that should have evolved. Alright, you got it? Did you guess
Pikachu.
Gibble? If you did, you're correct, because this guy could have made Ash's Sinnoh team unstoppable.
Oh, he has this Pokemon, but he doesn't have it evolved. Are you serious? That's so stupid. Evolve this thing. This thing is strong as hell. What are we doing? What are we doing?
But instead, we got a little baby Dragon Shark who has a crazy Draco Meteor and did great in battle despite it being a first stage and having little experience. It even landed a hit on Tobias's Darkrai. A Pokemon we all want to see here is Gliscor. even with a terrible win record, it still makes a great impression on us when we see it used in the Sinnoh League, finishing off Paul's Drapion, who was one of Paul's strongest mons outside Electivire, and for that, he deserves his place. Another of Ash's Sinnoh Pokemon, Staraptor, is here, beating out Gliscor by one spot as it had a more well-rounded battling career with a 55% win rate and KOing a few of Paul's Pokemon.
I mean, it's
however,
a bird.
this definitely is not Ash's strongest bird. Who's a fan of Donphan? I am,
that one.
although it only won
I
3
know that
times
one.
in total and one was after it evolved. Donphan was able to take down a Frontier Brains Pokemon, that being Lucy Viper. Here we got a cool turtle, Squirtle. And what do you know? He's a
Squirtle,
pretty
that's
darn
my boy. My boy. Wait, Ash got Squirtle? I thought there was a girl who had Squirtle. Am I tripping? I am tripping. Okay. Squirtle, my man with the glasses.
impressive battler, with a positive win rate and taking out an Electabuzz as a water type, mind you, even one of Brandon's Pokemon Ninjask. Just imagine if he evolved into Blastoise. I like Squirtle, so I'm not gonna complain. This is a weird Pokemon. It's gonna be Ash's Mr. Mime, a Pokemon who we saw Ash use in Pokemon Journeys, out of all series, where we see Mr. Mime seamlessly beat a Hariyama without even breaking a sweat, then forfeits the next battle right after for some reason.
What? This Pokemon? I can't see this Pokemon. Honestly, I would, in my mind, whenever I see him in the games, he's so weak. So I always, like, in my mind, I'm always thinking of him as a weaker Pokemon. I'm actually kind of surprised he's actually kind of up on this list, though. That's actually very surprising. Okay.
So, I'm not really sure where to rank Mr. Mime, because obviously it's strong, else it would be lower, but how strong? I have not a clue. So, I think this is a good spot for the Mime. Next up is Glalie. This guy, I was not expecting to only have one loss with 6 total battles, but 2 of them were ties. However, Glalie is still really strong, managing to take down a Charizard despite the type weakness. Now we have Pignite, a Pokemon a lot of you guys probably weren't expecting to be this far up the list. He was low-key the ace of Ash's Unova squad if you don't include Crocodile. Yet the one thing that got this Pokemon to where it's at right now is the fact it one-shot an Emboar and a Heatmor at the same time alone in a double battle, with a fire type move. So yes, Pignite deserves a spot. Noivern. What? Noivern? This Pokemon should be way higher had it not been.
The hell is that, bro? You got a lizard bat thing. You got speakers for ears? What the hell?
For it sucking in the Kalos League, that is, and the lack of battling experience Noivern got because it was an egg Ash received late into the XY series. I think Noivern is kind of a wild card here. I don't really have anything to judge it off by since its only win is against Sawyer's Doublade, so I'm just gonna assume that Noivern is actually really deserving of this placement because it's a Noivern, a decently strong dragon type. Now, I'm sure by now, unless you haven't seen Diamond and Pearl, you know how bad Torterra gets after it evolves, literally not winning a single official battle. But looking at its losses it receives after evolving, it did have to face some pretty tough opponents. Most being Pokemon Torterra is weak against, and his opponents being strong like Paul and Palmer. However, that being said, I would say his down.
So he just got absolutely destroyed just because Ash kept on summoning him against the wrong types. Literally, why are you summoning Pokemons that are weak against the other Pokemon? Summon stronger Pokemons.
Side is not being able to take down those strong trainers Pokemon. Heracross, I'd say, is the better version of Leavanny, even with a lower win rate of 43%, yet its opponents were way tougher. It KO'd a Scizor, Gary's Magmar, Nando's Cricketune, and Heracross even faced Tobias's Darkrai, landing a hit or two before being pulverized into the 8th dimension. Time for Tauros, the leader of Ash's 29 other Tauros, who he caught in that Banned American episode with Guys with Guns. It's only strong for Tauros being able to beat Drake's Venusaur and tying with Frontier Brain Annabelle's pseudo-legendary Metagross. As for its losses, it only really lost to strong trainers like Drake, Gary, and Annabelle. One Pokemon that I thought absolutely sucked was Corphish, but turns out that I was wrong on this one. Because, you see, Torfish, while it looks trash, had over 28 battles in the anime and kept a solid 60% win rate. That's very impressive and all, but 2 of its victories.
Yeah, I thought honestly this thing would be weaker.
Is Corphish taking down Frontier Brain Pokemon, that being Tucker's Arcanine and Annabelle's Alakazam, which are very strong mons, making Corphish a worthy.
If you took out Alakazam, then I'm gonna give you your respects. I'm gonna give you your props right now. I'm not gonna disrespect you like that. You took out Alakazam, my boy. Did I miss Treecko? Not yet. Treecko didn't pull up yet.
Opponent. Now we have the second
Treecko.
greatest Pokemon of all time, but for the sake of this video, he has to be nerfed to give respects to Ash's other hardworking Pokemon, and that is Big Strong Lord Rowlet himself.
Rowlet puts in some work. Whenever I play him in the game, he puts in some work. This is the thing that makes no sense when Ash was literally just using powers. This is the thing that I was talking about. I don't even know how strong it is. And I talk about this in the freaking when I was bringing up the Yu-Gi-Oh debates, Yu-Gi-Oh versus Pokemon. I don't know what the hell this does. So it just boosts the Pokemon. That's what it seems, but I don't know what that actually does. But yeah, this man straight up has superpowers out of nowhere.
Respects to Ash's other hardworking Pokemon, and that is Big Strong Lord Rowlet himself.
What the heck? Wait, he forced an evolution? You can force an evolution? He just used his powers to force an evolution. What the hell is going on? I just saw it evolve, bro. It did it not?
Using only 0.001% of his power, it defeated 2 dragons at the same time, its fully evolved self, Decidueye, and Kukui's Braviary, who on paper should have destroyed Rowlet. But nope, he's Lord Rowlet for a reason. Next.
So we had to watch out for Rowlet because Rowlet has plot armor. I thought my eyes didn't even see that correctly. I'm so confused. So it was able to beat its evolved self with just a little bit of boosting, and it took out 2 dragons. Like, what are we doing, Pokemon? How you gonna let that low level freaking owl win? That's wild.
This is Ash's best first stage Pokemon, Bulbasaur, believe it or not. While not having any super noteworthy battles, it did sport a whopping 71% win rate with over 30 fights. Hands down Ash's best first stage mon. Talonflame, the best bird. Not really, because Ash's Talonflame had 0 personality, but it's a cool design, and Talonflame's career was decent as it went head to head with Moltres, delivering some mighty blows before being taken out. And unlike another flying dragon type on Ash's XY team, it actually did good in the Colossus League, tying with Alon's Unfezant and beating Sawyer Slacking. Right alongside Talonflame, we have the final bird of XY, Hawlucha, who in my opinion had way better defeats.
Ugly.
Hawlucha took down Wolfric's Abomasnow and a Mega Absol. He was even strong enough to break free from a Trick Room with Exeter somehow. Naganadel has finally arrived, and even if it only battled twice against Professor Kukui in the Alola League, we did see it defeat Kukui's Lucario and then losing to a Tapu Koko, which, I mean, fair enough.
Yeah,
that's a legendary Pokemon right there. So, although that's not a lot to
but godly, this big thing, this guy said, let me bring out Lucario against this humongous freaking whatever this is that Ash got. Nah, that's not even a fair fight.
To judge it off by, we do know it's strong. And come on guys, it's an Ultra Beast. The title is in the name. Go to time, baby. Yes, I did.
Bruh, he put himself, bro. He put himself, bruh. Like, come on, bruh.
Just put him above Naganadel, but for good reason. You see, Goodra's true power shows in the battle against Clement's Luxray, which was a great battle, as well as before, where he KO'd Tierno's Wartortle and Raichu at the exact same time. Then in the Colossus League, you're probably thinking, oh, Gudra couldn't even win. Well, he did tie against Sawyer's Surpluff and lost to Alon's Bisharp, but not without setting up a rain dance that led Greninja to finish the job. At the end of the day, hate all you want, but he is a pseudo-legendary that's bulky and very strong. We arrive on Ash's best bird, this stupidly broken Swellow. But you might ask,
Swellow. Okay. Do I have anything? Nope. That's annoying.
why is it broken? Well, let's look at his battles. It KO'd one of its kind, picked up and threw a Donphan to its death,
Godly.
murked a Venusaur, smacked a Swampert, torpedoed a Wishcast, popped a Scizor, and of course we can't forget about how it absorbed Pikachu's reflected Thunderbolt, creating what is known as Thunder Armor, a gimmick
The
exclusive
hell?
only to the anime, and yeah, it's pretty broken. Next up, we have Ash's one and only mythical Pokemon, Melmetal. I will admit, if
Okay.
it weren't for Melmetal being a Melmetal, I would not have ranked it so high. Despite that, when Ash used him, he did pretty good. As a Meltan, it was able to KO a Duraludon and Zweilous at the same time, with the help of Rowlet of course. Then later,
Okay.
it took down Falbus Hypno and Kukui's Empoleon during the Alola League. Its
Okay.
losses you can't even complain about, as it lost to Gladion Savalli and Kukui's Incineroar.
Fair.
Speaking about Incineroars, Ash's Incineroar is next, although it never battled as one, sadly, which, if anything, makes his Pokemon even stronger for what it was able to accomplish. As a Litten, it defeated a Totem Pokemon Lurantis, which, if you don't know, Totem Pokemon are more powerful than your average one, a Magmortar,
Okay.
Uruzuma's Scizor, then lastly Kukui's Venusaur, and Incineroar. Yeah, no doubt this man is strong. Bro did all that as a Torracat. We're just outside the top 10 best Pokemon Ash has, and coming in at 13th place, we have Lycanroc, who I think
Oh, I've
just
seen
barely
that.
beats Incineroar. I mean, it was the ace of Ash's Alolan squad. It has an exclusive Dusk form, plus its Hyper mode that is kinda like Infernape's Blaze ability rather than Ash Greninja. We also can't forget it clutched up and won Ash's first ever league against Gladion's Lycanroc. If you want to put Incineroar above Lycanroc, that's honestly fair. I just think he's better and has won a more crucial battle. But you could
I
make
would
the
put
argument that
Incineroar-
Kukui's Incineroar is a more powerful opponent than Gladion's Lycanroc,
Yeah.
so your pick. Both are about
I would put
equally as good, I would
Incineroar.
say. Beating
He's a
out
fighter.
Lycanroc is the more well-rounded Earth Pokemon, that being Crocodile, the ace of Ash's Unova team. Crocodile only battled 5 times, but only lost 1 battle, back when it was a Crocorock. The battle it won were against Pokemon like Beartic, Iris's Dragonite, Stefan's Lightbird, and Sock, so we can see that its wins aren't against trash Pokemon.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, the volume was a little too loud.
I bet if Ash brought Crocodile in for the battle against Cameron, then he wouldn't have lost, but Ash caught so many Pokemon in Unova, he was constantly rotating them in and out, which really sucked
Almost to top 10. Yeah.
for this reason. At the 11th spot is Dracovish from Journeys, and if you
What
couldn't
the
already
hell
tell,
is this,
yes,
bro? What is this? It got 2 body types. What the hell?
all of his Journeys mons are in the top 10, besides Dracovish, because I think he was the weakest of the bunch. The reason Dracovish and Ash's Journeys squad is higher up on the list than Pokemon like Crocodile and Lycanroc is simply because they got to the Masters 8, which revolved around Ash having to face the best trainers.
There is so much gay porn off of this man. That's all I know this man for. I don't know him for anything else. This guy is literally the gay porn king, bro, for Pokemon, bro. What is this? Top 10 got to be Sceptile, no doubt. Okay, we gotta see. I've never seen this lady in my life.
In the world. And since he ended up winning the whole Coronation series, becoming the strongest trainer with these guys, it only makes sense that they beat out most of Ash's other Pokemon. Also, some of these battles his Journeys Pokemon won are ridiculous. Starting with Dracovish, killing Iris's Dragonite, Clemens Diggersby, Elite Four member Drosnia's Noivern, Cynthia's Roserade, and finally Leon's Rillaboom.
Damn.
The only reason Dracovish is the worst Journeys mon in my opinion is because Ash's other teammates beat even more powerful Pokemon. Now we're finally in the
Okay.
top 10 with again a mon from the Kill Squad, and it's Dragonite. Now, if he had
Dragonite, I know is strong. I know Dragonite's strong. My boy almost built like Charizard. Like, look at him, bro. Like, I know Dragonite's strong.
sold in the Masters 8, he probably would be the best one, only beaten by Ash's stupidly broken fan service Lucario. Dragonite defeated Karina's Minchow and Mega Lucario back to back, while being dealt lots of damage by both, defeating Iris's ace Pokemon Haxorus while also being dealt damage by her Dragonite just before. Then Dragonite's only other victory comes from Leon's Dragapult, so while he didn't do so hot in the league, the wins Dragonite managed to pick up before make up for his drought in the league. Surfetch is now up, and he was a lot better.
This guy looks like he does trouble, bro. First of all, he got a whole scallion sword and shield. What is this?
Better than I remember. Wow. Bro's one-shot Clemens Luxray, which, if you remember, Ash's Gruder had a challenging
This
time.
is one of my starter Pokemons. Well, not starter, but like one of my first Pokemons I got. I think it's like a Shinx, and then I'm guessing it evolves into this somehow. It looks like it.
It in XY. He tied with Elite Four member Drosnia's Mega Altaria, blew up Cynthia's Milotic, even landed a few hits onto her Garchomp, and then battled two of Leon's Pokemon, dealing significant damage to
That's
both,
a strong
yet
Pokemon.
not being able to secure any knockouts. Surfetch was low-key cracked. In 8th place is Ash's strongest Journey's Pokemon, other than Lucario and Pikachu, and that is Gengar. Right up
Gengar, yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Like Gengar, he had to be in the top 10. There's no way Gengar is not in the top 10. That's my GOAT. That's my boy.
off the bat, Gengar doesn't really have any astounding wins like Surfetch taking out Mega Altaria or Dragonite taking out Iris's Haxorus. It's really just better because it has access to Dynamaxing, but don't let that take away anything from Gengar's accomplishments. Gengar beat Marnie's Grimmsnarl, Steven's Aggron, Leon's Inteleon, Raihan's Flygon, as well as tying with Raihan's Goodra. Most of this is done with the help of Dynamax, and the fact his other Journey's teammates can't do this automatically gives Gengar the edge. Now we have a Pokemon some of you have been waiting the whole video for me to talk about this guy, and that is Ash's illegal Snorlax. Now, if Arceus didn't nerf
Snorlax
this
is
guy
actually
in the way
high?
of patch notes, he would have hands down be Ash's strongest Pokemon. But
How's
that
he
was just
strong?
a one-time thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm referring to when Ash commanded Snorlax to use 6 moves instead of the traditional 4. So why is Snorlax this high up without having fought any legendaries?
Yeah.
Well, it's because of Snorlax's busted win rate. Just check this out. Snorlax coming in with a whopping 79% win rate with 13 official battles and only 3 losses. Then you could say, oh well, Snorlax didn't face any difficult matches like Surfetch, Dragonite, and Dracovish. Wrong. It beat Gary's Arcanine and Nidoqueen, Harrison's Hypno and Steelix, Frontier Brain, Greta's Hariyama, and Metachamp. Did you notice a pattern? All of Snorlax's victories I just mentioned are against trainers who have 2 Pokemon, because Snorlax doesn't just take down 1, but 2 before going down. That's how huge the gap is between him and Ash's other Mons.
Okay.
So
yeah, I would have never guessed that Snorlax would be up here, honestly. I know he was a walking tank. But okay. I just was never expecting him to be there. And I like how they put Pikachu here. Pikachu's gonna be in the top, which is stupid. It's literally because of fan service that he's up there. Like legit, I feel like Pikachu shouldn't even be up here. It's just that he fights a crap ton. Like Pikachu, I know that he has a lot of moves. He's like versatile. They use him, but I feel like realistically, if there was no plot armor, Pikachu wouldn't be that strong.
who then can beat Snorlax? Well, what about my man Infernape? Looking at
That's my
Infernape's
goat,
win record,
that's my
it's
boy.
slightly lower with a 73% win record, which is still amazing with 17 wins, 6 losses, and a tie. However, Infernape is unique, as it hasn't really beat any hard opponents other than Paul's teammates in the Sinnoh League. Yet Infernape did defeat Volkner's Jolteon and Ace Luxray, at least in Diamond Pearl loses Ace. And Volkner, we know, is basically Elite 4 level in strength, so that and 3 of Paul's Pokemon in the Sinnoh League are some of his best feats as an Infernape. He did battle Moltres and Journeys, landing a few good blows, but wasn't able to defeat Moltres, which, I mean, is understandable. It's a fire type versus a fire type. That's gonna be hard regardless if it's legendary or not. I should also add, Ash's Infernape is no ordinary Infernape due to a seemingly extra strong Blaze ability compared to your average Blaze user, which is why when Blaze does activate, it usually ends in Infernape winning the match. Next is Sceptile, the best Pokemon with the worst win rate.
This is what you're talking about.
Sitting at a flopping 55% with total 30 battles, and no, most of his losses didn't happen after it evolved. It was before, when it was a Trico and Grovyle. But the cool thing is about Sceptile is once it evolved, it became almost unstoppable. Taking out Frontier Brains, Spencer Shiftry, and Claydol battling.
So it had a 50% win rate or 55% win rate. And it was still, I remember it was kicking A even when it was a Trico. So yeah, this is one of those big strong ones. Yeah, that's a powerhouse right there. Yeah, Infernape was OP. Yeah, Infernape he's OP. Honestly. I would like to see Infernape fight Sceptile. That would be actually a good battle.
It was a Trico and Grovyle. But the cool thing is about Sceptile is once it evolved, it became almost unstoppable. Taking out Frontier Brains, Spencer Shiftry, and Claydol, battling with the Deoxys head-on, then beating Tobias's undefeated Darkrai. At the point of Ash sending out Sceptile, Darkrai had already recovered most of its health back, even though it already battled two of Ash's other Pokemon due to it using Dream Meter, which restores 50% health of the damage it dealt. So if you want to argue
and it has life
whether
steal.
or not Sceptile should be ahead of these other Pokemon, be my guest. But I'm telling you now, I don't think Infernape or Snorlax can pull this kind of stuff. Hence the placement. Number 4, it's the Journey's ace, Lucario, the most forceful Pokemon gave Ash.
Yeah, that is the most realistic thing. Like, this guy is literally spitting facts. This guy is literally spitting facts right here. Lucario got so much fan service, bro. It's like legit, bro. They shoved Lucario down our throats, bro. I didn't want to look on Lucario's boop, bro. Like, come on, let's be real. But we all know Charizard's gonna be up. So what's gonna happen is it's gonna be Charizard, gonna be Pikachu, and I can't even think about the other one. Charizard, Pikachu. We haven't even seen Porygon. Wait, wasn't Porygon? They had a whole movie for him, right? Wasn't Porygon hella strong because of the movie? I don't know if they're counting movies, right? And I don't know if he actually owned Porygon, but I remember Porygon was like it was like a fire pony. It was hella strong. Because the movie. One of the very few Pokemon movies I watched. Also, there is a huge delay. Like, I don't know what is going on. It's like the delay keeps on getting bigger and bigger. You know what I might do? Is what I'll do. I think Pikachu is going to be top 1. Yeah, Pikachu is going to be the top just because, like, he's the Pokemon favorite. Like, it's like in Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, we've seen like, freaking Exodia and all these other things, but somehow, you know, because plot armor, Pikachu or Dark Magician is going to be number 1, which doesn't make any sense. Like, realistically, it doesn't make sense that Pikachu is number 1. Like, I get that he gave other Pokemon's power moves and stuff like that. Yes, but in reality, if there was no plot armor, then Pikachu would get folded. I mean, he's been beaten multiple times by Team Rocket anyway, so it's not like he can't be defeated. Like, we've seen him get defeated before, and he's been defeated by some weak stuff too. His power does not scale properly. That's what it is. is up and down, and plus he never evolved. Like, let my boy evolve. Ash has a problem with just not letting his Pokemons evolve. Like, the beginning of this video, like, a lot of those Pokemons would be higher on this list